Welcome back to Conquest Dark, and today we are playing as the Oathsworn, a very interesting class, and we are using, I would say, the Hammer of Soul. Oh, wait a second, it's called Oathkeeper as the Aura Borean, and here you can see the bonuses if you want to check it out. And I started with the Origin and gives you bonus attack speed, because this is kind of what this is about. Like, I want to have a huge amount of attack speed, amount, and trigger chance and everything, to make the arrowhead as strong as possible. The arrowhead is an artifact that you unlock when you defeat the final boss, which I have done, and now we want to make use of it and just see how powerful it actually is. Now there's an additional reason why I play this, which is the Shield of Vengeance. Shoots one shield that bounces between enemy targets, sadly not saying like how many bounces and if that's affected by target amount or not. And this will pretty much be our mass clear that deals with all of the enemies, though I do believe our main attack also has an AoE effect, but I'm not exactly sure about that, if that's true or if it's just like a visual thing. Let's see. I think it hit both of them right. But yeah, this is pretty much the plan, and I'll do something that I usually don't do. I'll do something risky. Which is, on our third skill, I will go for the bonus rune on a random ability, and we want to have this on our power ability, the Shield of Vengeance. And if it doesn't hit that, then I just have to restart, okay? There's nothing all too special to it. So we hope that this one here will give us a rune, which I think it always does, if I'm not mistaken. Come on. Yes, there we have the rune, so we will wait for a moment until I get the third skill, and then we'll take this. Now here, I'll just go for the health regeneration, it's like whatever. Do I already go for equipment? I don't really feel like it, but at the same time, I would really like to pick one up that has rarity of items. Just that everything in the future is more rare. Okay, let's get you, and we want to have all of these are horrible. Do I just skip? Yeah, you know what, I'll just skip. Because we need a bunch of rerolls. Okay, so we have the Sigil of Flames. This one, whenever we attack for our main attack, will send out a beam that hits multiple enemies, and it deals solar damage right now. But I think I will actually change that. But for now, let's see. Ooh. Oh, I walked into the equipment. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay. Let's just upgrade this one more time. Ew, there's nothing in here that I really want. Let's roll. Okay, that is still horrible. Let's roll. Okay, can I just get like at least one thing that is somewhat good? Like this one is okay-ish, but not that amazing. Let's roll. Instant attack chance. Chance for rare items. Critical hit chance. You're amazing. You're beautiful, sir. I love you. Instant proc chance even when we get the other piece to that. Like 3 of them. That is insane. But now the real question is, will it work out or not? So please go to this one here. Yes, we have a run going. Let's go. So why did I do it this way? Now, the usual way that you do it is you just put it into your main weapon, because then it's guaranteed to go to the second one. Like, it can't be the one where you put it in. But I don't like that, because the main weapon is what we use to mainly attack, and we want to do as many attacks as possible to charge up energy. And this one only gives 2 energy when we hit an enemy, right? So we want to make as many attacks as possible. As you can see, we are already kind of broken. Like, just look at the sheer damage that we are dealing. Attack speed is good, reach is better though, to reach the enemies from further away. This is a blue one, so let's get you. We have currently only 2 skips. I think I will skip again here, and we will just go for the rune, but nothing else. Like, I'll leave the equipment on the floor for now. Which one do I want to upgrade first? I think I will go for our main attack, and this one will be a bit complicated, because I'm not exactly sure what I want to do, but I think I want to go for the double shot chance. This means that we just attack multiple times or have a chance to like instantly attack again, which is pretty much a multi-shot. For the rest of the things that I'll put on here, I'm not so sure yet, but I think I'll put on a couple of things that just allow us to maybe hit additional enemies, like more projectiles, maybe more reach even, that I hit the enemies from further away. That would also be nice. So I would need a total of 5 rerolls to get this one over here. What do we have here? Oh my god, we have concentrated shot. So this means we get 10 bonus energy, and this ability here only costs 20 energy to fire it off. I think we have a crazy run going here. One that I really want to have is, it's not Counter-Strike. quick throw or something like this. Whenever you attack with your main ability, the quick throw will trigger and hit a random enemy and give you +3 energy, which is a lot if you only have to pay 20, and we intend to take this down to only 10, because you can reduce it by up to 50%. It turns out most of the stats in the game have a limit, and now I started believing that actually all of the stats have a limit. I just haven't seen every single one of them, but I know attack speed has a limit, energy reduction has a limit, movement speed has a limit, damage taken has a limit, which does make sense, otherwise you could turn invulnerable. The dodge and the movement charges have a limit, so I will just assume that all of them have one, but the ones that are the hardest to reach are definitely target amount, the double trigger attack, and what else? Oh, just the normal amount, like the amount of projectiles, yeah. So these are the ones that I want to have on the equipment to upgrade it. Is there a reason for me to just pick up the equipment? I mean, to be honest, it's blue. I should just take it. Oh my god, we got a golden one. Never mind, it was perfect to wait for this. Chance to... Chance for rare... Yeah, I don't want to have a second one of them. We just need one to max it out. This one here, critical hit chance, we don't need another one. We already have one, and this will max it out on its own. Now, this one over here has dodge charges, so that's nice, but I will just reroll. Critical hit chance, no. Damage to healthy is also nice, but the rest isn't that great. Now, we could take this over here just for second set, but I will continue. Oh, quick strike, projectile amount. I don't like the critical hit chance, but I think I will go for the projectile amount. It's just so good that it's worth it. So here we have our very first artifact, and I will go for the Edge of Darkness, because this will mean that we can refresh our dodges when we need to. Alright. These are bad. I think I will go for the Spectral Steed, because this is rather long distance and allows you to travel through enemies. The issue is you don't attack anymore while you use it. That's why I kind of hate it. But let's just go for the rune over here, and we'll put this into our hammer again, and this time I think I will go for instant attack chance. That sounds good. And next up we'll go probably for projectile amount, but maybe I'll do our Shield of Vengeance first, that I know what I want to put in there. It will mostly be damage, okay, so I don't really need that much, but do you see how broken we are already? Yeah. Now is it time to take you? Honestly, we can just upgrade it over time. I'll just take it. Attack reach is very good. Passive ability damage sucks. I should have waited for more rolls. I just realized. Okay. I mean, I don't care about chance to spawn a healing soul, but the rest of the upgrades are relatively good in there. I say relatively. We have 2 more, and I need to make sure that we get crit damage in there at least once. That would be amazing, and I kind of also want to have the 10% proc chance, but for this we need the same equipment again. So let's start equipping you, and one that we will 100% do is damage increase per life lost. And that's 25% damage increase per life lost. Like, that's insane, that's mental. With this ability over here, you can see we get 3 energy every single time there's an enemy nearby. Now, sadly, there are no, like, range indicators. It's golden again. Dude, how lucky am I getting? That's I should have waited for more rerolls. Dex! Oh, okay. I need critical hit damage. Like I just need it. So I can't take any of these. Let's just roll. Am I actually gonna skip this? We have instant attack chance in here. Resistance piercing. Do we already have that? Yeah, we have that. Okay, this really sucks, but I think I have to skip that. That was just me being stupid because I picked it up without having more rolls. And it's relatively simple to get rolls. Here we will take the attack reach, but for example with the runes, I can just say I got the main ones that I want, and the rest I just use for skips. So this is Dex getting punished. Yeah, so next up I will go for critical hit damage. That is amazing. We do have critical chance on our equipment, and because we expect to level up a lot, like we will just max out critical hit chance to 100%, meaning I don't need to get this from the runes. Attack speed is very good. So what else would I want to have on you? Probably multi-triggers? There, we don't need anything in here. Okay, good. Then I could go for projectile amount on you, though I kind of want to have this on our main weapon. We could go for energy cost reduction, which would help us out early, but I think I will actually go for projectile split. That's sadly a low level rune. It's only level 2 for me, but it means if we hit enemies, it splits up and hits more of them. And the main thing we need early on is to make sure that we deal with the AoE masses, and the rest of our damage can just deal with the bosses easily. Now that I think about it, maybe a damage to stunned enemies would have been better, because I intend to go for some stun with this. Do I? Yeah, I do. So maybe that would have been better. Like, as you can see, we hit the enemies with a ginormous amount of beams. So if I turn this into primal damage, and then I just give it a chance to stun with primal damage, we will constantly stun all of the enemies all the time, which is easy peasy lemon squeezy. Now, so far my record is 28 waves, but I expect that this time we will get way higher than that. In theory, okay? Oh my god, we got another golden one. How many rolls do I have? We'll just wait for more things that I get bonus rolls. I would like to go into this with maybe 3 or 4. We are not in a hurry, so all is good. If you're not proc chance, I will not take you. Chance for rare items, I don't care. Damage to burning, I don't care. These are also bad. Perfect. I mean, the rare items would have been good, but as long as we already get the golden one, we are fine. And I'm not skipping because I have 0 use for that, right? We could have used the rare items there. It would have been quite nice. I'm skipping that I get the perfect equipment. At least not like the last time that I get forced into something that is not that great. So, Mr. Boss, how about you just die? There we go. Keep in mind, we don't even have the damage upgrades yet. There is another equipment. I could just pick that up. Okay, attack speed. No, proc chance. I'm sorry. Proc chance is the MVP of this run. Okay, we have another rune in here. So I would say we will just bump up the effectiveness of primordial runes. These are the red runes. So we get 50% bonus damage per life lost to a 500% critical hit damage. That's just mental. And here we... Oh. I didn't get it, so I need to roll. Okay, there it is. Ancient Arrowhead. Good that I went into this with rerolls. This would have been bad. Yeah. And you know what? I will pick this one here up because this is just common. I will not take these either way, so we will just skip that. More attack speed and instant attack chance. Beautiful. And then we will also pick you up. I don't need anything right now, so instead I will just skip to farm up a few of our rerolls. Now the Arrowhead, the way it works is the following. Projectiles now gain a bonus damage from their ability base amount, projectile amount, and double shot chance stats. So I assume only the first one is the base, and the rest is whatever it has currently. So projectile amount we want to increase, double shot chance we want to increase, but the total projectile count is reduced to 1. Projectile-based primary attacks, which we have a 10% chance to trigger Frenzy Barrage, which gives us 250% attack speed, and it also ignores the penalties that we have up there, which pretty much turns this entire build completely insane. Because we constantly attack insanely fast, like we don't even need to take care of attack speed and can just focus on other stats, and do you see how insane that is? Now the only thing that I need is, I need to get dodges up, because if we don't have that, there's a very easy chance to die, and because we get bonus damage out of losing lives, I want to die. But then I don't want to keep dying, you know. One thing I'm missing is the caravan. I'm not sure if that is a timed event and I just got it wrong on my brain, but I almost feel like we are missing a caravan that would have spawned ages ago, like at 5 minutes, and it never appeared. I guess it's just random and I got unlucky with that. Damage to frozen, damage taken staggered, we definitely do not want this, and this is another skip because all of these are bad. But damage staggered is probably the worst one we could take, because it means if I take damage over time, and if we go down to 1 HP because we are bleeding, then this means I'm dead. Okay, and I don't want to be dead. Dodges. Perfect. I would also take the energy cost reduction, but dodges are way more important to survive. We need to build them up ASAP. And for the rune, no, I'll just skip, because now we can take the other one, and we will also skip you. Good. Because otherwise you have to wait for rarity ups, and you don't know what stats you're getting. Like, if you get blue, at least you know all of your stats, but if you only get like a normal one, you don't know what the 4th stat will be. Do I have critical damage already? No. But this one has attack speed, all damage, damage to healthy. That is actually really good. I think I will roll because right now we have 6 rerolls. Projectile amount, critical hit damage, lunar damage is wasted, but honestly these are 2 stats that are very good. So I will just take that. Chance to freeze with lunar damage. We don't have lunar damage. Wait, I can turn you into lunar damage instead. Is that better than the other one? 12,000, 10,000. We don't have the Giga Crits this time, but I think this will be enough damage growth that we can deal with the enemies. We have target... Wait. Instant attack chance. Okay, perfect. We have projectile amount as well. What else do we need? Double shot chance. Yeah, we don't have double shot chance on any of these. I don't even know if you can get this on the equipment that I have available to me. Oh... The only way for me to check that is if I would leave, because then it shows you all of the equipment that exists. Let's just take this one and see if we see it here. No, it's not in here. Okay, skip. Now, one thing that I am wasting is, if you have 5 equipment, then you start already upgrading all of your equipment. But I just want to make sure that it's something decent. Maybe I should have rolled the blue one. I think the next time I get a blue one, I'll roll it. Because we have 4 rerolls and there should be enough that we get it. Like, the worst feeling is if you start using up all of your rerolls and then you don't get one that you want and just skip. It's like, yeah, cool, I just wasted like 3 of my rerolls for nothing. Still no caravan though. That's odd. Okay, there's the next boss. Let's see how much damage we are dealing. Dangerous boss, by the way. Chance to freeze with Lunar damage. I don't care about any of these. And because there's a boss either way, so we'll get an equipment. I will just skip there. Perfect. It's silver. Yeah, I'm not gonna double upgrade. Like, you can forget about that. Chance for rare items. Honestly, let me just pick that up. That's fine. And you... Ooh. No, I will skip, I think. Yeah, let's skip. Like, it looks good, but it's just so bad. So now we are hoping for a golden or blue equipment. If it's a blue one, do I just take it? Yeah, I think I will just look for a blue one. And then we just Hail Mary whatever passive we get. The best one to get would be the Quick Strike by far. Maybe the Sigil is also fine, but not really. Block chance, yeah, it's time for you. The thing is, because we are so powerful with the bounces and with the arrowhead, at least I assume it's also because of the arrowhead. Like, you can see we now sometimes deal 80,000 damage. I think we are more than fine, like we have time, but if you delay your growth too much, then all of a sudden the enemies will overwhelm and kill you. And one very important thing is how many dodges we get. Like, if I would be at 5 dodges, I would be chill. I would be like, I don't care if I, like, even skip the next 5 equipments, that's totally fine. But right now, I'm more like, okay, let's be a little bit careful. Ooh, there's a big mage. And that is also the beautiful thing. Compared to, like, the... What was it called? Oh, damage increase per life loss is insane. The build... Whoa. Okay. You need to be really good. Okay, listen, like, this doesn't fit to anything else, but critical hit damage, all damage, damage to healthy. This is like an MVP. This is like, you can't make this better. So now it's time that we take the rest. We did get the freeze thing, right? So do we just want to freeze? I don't know if that's actually better than chance to stun, right? Chance to stun is probably still better. Let's just go for that. I like that more. I just love it to deal with the ranged enemies with a ranged weapon that bounces around. Like, with the melee guy, that's what I wanted to say before. When we played the rogue, the issue was the ranged enemies. They could always get me. But here, even if I stand in the center, if we have enough attack reach, we will reach them and kill all of them. And even if we don't reach the back lines, our bounces will get them. So, this is easy peasy lemon squeezy. And the moment we have this on, like, always trigger or trigger every second attack, like with our attack speed, that's more than enough. Then we will constantly have the bonus attack speed, but also the max or the normal amount of projectiles. Let's go for, I guess, just block chance, right? Yeah, sure. Now here's the difficult part. I want to die. And I don't really know if I can make this happen or not. It will be difficult, and I need to do it early enough, because otherwise the enemies one-shot me, so I will let them attack me. I want to go down to like 3 to 4 lives, maybe. Okay. No, stop that. What are you attacking even? There is nothing. Okay, there was something in front of me. Never mind. Okay, you did it good. Let's go. Okay, good. 3 is more than enough. Okay, perfect. So now we are fighting the bleeding, which is a bit of a problem, but I think we'll be fine. Critical hit chance, yeah, let's bump that up first. That sounds like the best one to do. Now what I need is, either we need way more healing, or we need reduced bleed rate, that we don't die out over time when the enemies are not there. Now this is healing, so that's good, but I don't think this will be enough on its own. Like certain abilities, for example, when you get burned, they get through the dodges, they just apply on you directly. So if you're down to 1 HP, you will just die, you get one shot. And then you also, if you have the damage is taken staggered one, it will save it. So the next time you get to 0 HP, if it's still in there, the staggered damage, then you just die again. And that's not perfect. Can we just have the... Oh, that's so sad. I want to have the one that gives us bonus rarity chance. It's not really in a hurry. Projectile split. Movement speed. We don't care about movement speed. Sure, let's take that. That's fine. And now our main weapon. I totally forgot about you. So we don't put this one in you, I don't think so. Instead, we will just go for projectile amount to make sure that we shoot out as much as possible, to get as much energy as possible, which triggers our Shield of Vengeance as much as possible, and also our Quick Strike. I mean, this one is just when you primary attack. I don't think it's on hit, but still, you know, it's good. More health regeneration. Are we at full HP? Like, if I just stand here without collecting hearts. Yeah, perfect. Okay, that looks amazing. Now, damage-wise, how much damage are we dealing? Did I just see 500,000? 600,000. We have another +3 over here. Can we just... You know what? Oh, no, wait, there it is. Chance for rare items. It's maxed out at 200%, so we are now halfway there, which is good. Let's just put... Yeah, we have to convert you into primal damage. So over here, primal damage and damage type converted to primal. Perfect. This means we should now see stunned enemies from time to time. Do we? I mean, they kind of all just die. But yeah, I do see a bunch of stunned enemies. That's good. It's not worth it to roll here, right? For one level up, yeah. Let's just go for more crit chance. And the most insane thing about this is we can still die and get a huge amount of bonuses, you know? So, we are not done yet. I will just roll for the rarity. Good. Instant attack chance as well. I like it. There's our first caravan at 14 minutes. What? This is the latest caravan I've ever seen here. That is insane. Power ability damage is our main attack, so let's go for that. We can go for power already. Do we just do that? I don't think I need to block. Let's go for power. That is damage. Like, straight up just damage. The empty rune slot. Now, one thing I don't know is what happens if you have all of your runes selected. Because I would prefer to have the skips if they would just disappear. You know what I mean? Like, if instead of just giving us something else, they just disappear, they can't be dropped anymore, then this would be horrible. But if it could give me something else instead, like equipment or rune level ups, then I would take them. Critical hit chance, chance to spawn a healing soul. I think I will actually go for the healing soul here. Nice. Oh my god. This shows the true power that we have. Primary attack, a double shot chance. I don't care about any of these, but I'll go for the double shot chance. I guess it's still good if we buff up our main attack. Okay, I will equip you, but I hope I don't regret this. What do I even put in you? I guess we can convert it into Luna damage, right? Because we have a chance to freeze. And the positive effect about that is that if I go through the enemies and don't attack anymore, at least we have a chance to freeze them, that they don't just kill me. Barrier amount, you know what, let's take that. I think this will be fine. Maybe. I'm not sure if it actually helps. Projectile split, let's go for that, because that's the lowest one we have right now. You are almost maxed out, and you... Chance to stun with primal damage, yeah, but I don't really care about that. And what do we get? Projectile amount, always good, but I think I'll go for the projectile split. The double shot chance, how do I get that up? That is a very good question. Maybe I should go for some more blocks. I don't exactly know how it works or what it blocks. If it just blocks a certain amount of the damage or the entire hit. Because we don't have enough dodges right now. This is the only thing that didn't work out. The dodges. Now you could say that my first priority should be to get my critical hit chance to 100%, right? That it's guaranteed that we always deal the same damage. And I don't disagree. But what can happen is that we have stats maxed out, and then there's, for example, the third stat crit chance, then we can still take it and has an effect. But if I have it maxed out because I always went for it, then I don't have it anymore. Rerolls? I mean, that's like a skip, but way better, right? Sure. I would say the only exception to that is that I always want to go for the rarity on the equipment. Like, if I get a +2 or +3, I will roll for it to upgrade it, just because it has such an insane impact. Like, it affects if we get normal equipment, the +2 or the +3 to upgrade our equipment. And as far as I know, there's actually no limit to how much you can upgrade it. There could be one that I just have never seen. But as far as I know, it's endless. So we will just get infinitely strong. Oh my god, that was a boss. Yeah. I don't fault you if you haven't seen him, because I also didn't see him. +1 again, really? And they are all bad. We'll just go for damage to healthy. The thing is, damage to injured is nice, and damage to healthy, and they sound the same, right? Damage to healthy above 50% HP, damage to injured below 50% HP, but if you have enough damage to healthy, you can one-shot the enemies. If you have a gajillion amount of injured damage, then you still need to take them to 50%. So one of them is clearly better than the other, and it's not even close. It's kind of ridiculous how we are getting closer to my highest score, and it still doesn't look close at all. Like, I think this was already a moment where we struggled to kill the enemies fast enough, and here it's like, yeah, what you gonna do about it? Like, everything is dying. The only time where it slows down is if we don't have the buff active, which is, I think, right now. Yeah, now it's active. Like, when you see the worlds around us, it's active. It was a little bit spooky how long it took, because I'm pretty sure we have proc chance already, right? Oh, we only have it increased by 10%. Well, that's not that much, okay. I mean, 10% is still 10%, don't get me wrong. What just happened over there? There was some type of boss. Let's just roll a little bit. No, I don't like any of these. Chance to spawn experience, very important. The more we level up, the more bonus damage we get. And here I will roll for the rarity. I can rarity up, even this one. That's kind of funny, I didn't know that. Okay, it's still not there. Please. Yes. Good. Okay, perfect. Well, I could have also taken the other one, but this one is better. Oh, I'm getting a little bit flooded, and that even with the increased attack speed, huh? I thought I will be fine for a little bit longer, but I guess we had a huge delay in the equipment. Makes sense. But I'm pretty sure I can still catch up easily. Let's go for more power. Power is our base damage. Like, this multiplies all of our other multipliers. So the faster we get this up, the better. And that is why it kind of hurt a little bit. Well, we didn't skip our level ups, right? So it's all good there. Yeah. But it would multiply all of the other bonuses that we have. Are we actually struggling, or does it just look like that because it takes so long for the enemies? Like, there are so many enemies. I don't think we are struggling. The only concern is that we don't have more dodges. And before you say I shouldn't have lost my lives before I get, like, the dodges up, I don't fully disagree, but at the same time, if we have way less damage and the enemies just overwhelm me, right? Like, you can already see for some of these, we take quite a lot of hits. We deal 1 million damage, 2 million damage. Oh my god. But yeah, so I think this was the right decision. It's just gambly, but all in all, it should be safer. Because if the enemies at this point would hit me, the last time this happened, we just got one shot and died in a single hit. Another +2 on the equipment, beautiful. What will we get? I will just go for the critical hit damage. I need some, you know, a little bit more damage right now. I guess critical hit chance, I should just buy the bullet and upgrade it. Then it's a little bit more consistent, because the super tiny numbers that you see are usually those where we don't crit. How much crit chance do we have, though? Energy cost reduction is huge. Sure. The upper one is also good. We have currently 52%. Honestly, that's enough. I don't need more than that. Well, taking twice as long to kill the enemies is also not great. Oh, that's a boss. Are you a problem? I know she can dash, never mind. I think she wanted to dash. Yeah, about that, huh? Okay, this is spooky. Because if I start dashing because I get attacked, then the enemies will just, like, not get attacked and kill me. Damage to elites, I mean, I guess I can take that, but that's not all too helpful. Another upgrade. Projectile amount, damage to healthy and all damage. Yeah, sure, let's go for that. Oh, it's time to go for crit chance. It's really time to go for crit chance. Okay, horsey, horsey, horsey. I need to be so careful what I do right now. We will go for block chance here, actually. Horsey, 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 horsey. You're not freezing anything. Okay, there's an equipment. Damage to healthy, very good. Let's go for that. Okay, we are kind of doing it. Right? I just can't afford to blink right now. If I blink and I lose my 2 dodges and I don't dash, I have a problem. Maybe I should just stay in a corner. Wait, that works out really well. Barrier recharge, we don't care. Reduced bleed rate could help us out a little bit, but I think I'll just skip instead. Like, as you can see, our HP is usually full because of our health regeneration, so it's fine. The one thing I kind of need is per life loss reduce damage taken. That would be good. Yeah, let's go for the instant attack chance again. Nice. And there's another equipment. Critical hit chance. Let's just go for it. Let's do it. I need to bite the bullet. Chain targets, critical hit chance. Okay, that's overkill. We'll go for the damage to healthy enemies instead. And do we go for the block chance? Successfully blocking an attack fully negates it, but also interrupts your current primary attack ability. For blocking to work, your character must have a block ability stat and some block chance. Wait. Yeah, we have that on the hammer. I will max it out just to make sure that I get hit a little bit less. It's like a help for missing the dodges. But I need to start rolling more with the runes, and if I don't get something that I want, then I'll just skip probably. Like, we need to get the dodges in. If I had 3 at least, it would make it a little bit easier, but 2 is like, oh god. If I start getting hit, I'll probably instantly lose a life. Or worse, I may just lose all of them, right? Okay, I mean, so far... Do I just stay on the outside here? This felt way better than walking around. Oh my god, yes, a +3. Chance for rare items, instant attack chance, beautiful. Let's go for that. It's greedy, I'm aware of that. And I think at this point I will stop and purely go for bonus amount and bonus damage. Maybe our problem is just that we don't have enough AoE, that could also be the case. But I also need to get attack reach. Do we have that on one of these? I don't have a single attack reach. Okay, I need to keep that in my mind, that on the runes I will pick attack reach, like on the blue ones. Chance for rare item. Okay, like the other 2 are really bad, so I will just go for that. That's not bad. Oh my god, I just noticed we got another quick strike here. I didn't even see that. The moment we get energy consumption down, like it would only take 10 for this one to recharge. If we are at the maximum, that does mean I need a lot of runes, but if we are there, we will constantly fire off like crazy. I'm not even sure if the stun from this has helped in any capacity. I don't feel like it. Like, I see that they get stunned, but it feels like they still move when they get stunned. It's like, huh, are you sure it does something? Like, do you see that? Like, sometimes they interrupt for a little bit, but then they just walk again. This feels like it was a waste. Ooh. Okay, this is a problem. Oh my god, I mean... That was a potential death right there. Chance to spawn healing soul, we don't care about that. Let's just roll. Damage taken staggered. Do I want to gamble on that? I think I will get it now. Like, we have so much healing, I think we will be fine. Initially we didn't have healing, so I didn't want to take it there. But now I think we are good. And we can upgrade another rune. Chance to stun. Do we go for that? Yes, I would say so. There's another caravan. Oh, beautiful. So this time, can we still deal with it? Like, how's our damage looking? We can deal with it, but we are a little bit falling behind. Which does make sense, because I'm really spooked, so I take things that are not optimal, because I don't have the dodges. And there we go, +2. What do we get? Yeah, we don't want to get this anymore. Critical hit damage, projectile amount, sounds beautiful. That's exactly what we want. Never mind, the caravan got decimated. Damage taken reduced per life lost. Damage taken reduced per life lost. I just need it once more and we are insane. Movement charges, I don't really care about you. Block chance and chain targets, I mean, sure, why not? Critical hit chance, damage, attack reach, beautiful, that's what I was talking about. All them increase proc chance, perfect. That is very important to recharge our dashes, but also to trigger the passive of this, that we get more attack speed. Chance to burn, no. Damage increase per life lost. Oh my god, we are doing it, guys. And of course, there's 16.5 ladies, okay? Some people ask why it sometimes only goes up by a half amount. It's like, I don't know, someone says like their wife is watching with them, okay? That's like a half, right? You can't count it full. And another blue equipment, beautiful. Chance to spawn healing. Do I go for healing here? No, I will go for the crit chance and the instant attack chance, yeah. I mean, we topped my record, that is very nice. Critical hit chance. Let's just go for it, let's just max it out. I don't want to mess around and it gets spookier and spookier. Here we can also max out the bonus luck that we have. Good. I mean, that was a little bit wasted, but the other one was like lunar damage. So it's like, do we take the 2% bonus luck and the crit chance? Or do we take the damage and the lunar damage? Can I please just get more dodges? This really doesn't feel comfortable. Ooh, I shouldn't have dashed there. Okay. The problem is the movement speed of the enemies, otherwise we would be fine. I can't dash, like, it's literally, like, if I do the movement, but I have to do it. Just to recharge the dodges, yeah. No, it's a right call. Just to recharge the dodges. It puts me in a little bit of a worse position, usually, because the enemies surround me and attack me. But at least we have 2 dodges back. I have to pay so close attention right now what happens. Okay. Wait, I should get the energy on blocks, right? Well, the goal is that we don't even have to block, but right now we kind of need it to just, like, survive. And critical hit damage sounds good. Or we go for the instant attack chance. No, critical hit damage and bonus projectile amount is way better. There's a golden one. Huge bonuses. Lunar damage, we don't care. You're already maxed out. Okay, these are all horrible. I'll go for the crit chance. Let's get this closer to 100%. There's a +3. Let me get that. Lunar. I hate you. I'll go for the damage and the damage to healthy. Okay, okay. This is fine. Don't worry about it. I have to dash. I have to dash again because there is equipment. All damage sounds very good. No, we'll go for the resistance piercing chance. Now, one thing we haven't gotten is we haven't gotten upgrades for our rarity of the things. This would have been quite nice. Dude, this is so tight. It's insane. More damage on HP lives lost. Very good. The nice thing is we have a kind of big barrier. So this allows me to check whether I'm missing stuff. Okay, now the barrier's gone. That's bad. Oh, that's not good. Let's just dance around a little bit and not mess this up. The next boss is here. Oh my god, it's a leaper. I don't know what he does. Okay. Oh, that was a little bit spooky. Can you just give me the stuff that I actually want? Target amount. We don't even target something, right? I mean, this one is... I don't know if it's affected by target amount is the issue. It only says it bounces. All damage, damage to healthy, critical hit chance, bonus amount. Yeah, let's max it out. Okay, we have our barrier back up. That's very good. Has me a little bit less concerned on what's going on. There's more equipment. Lunar damage, no. Projectile amount, yes. Like, one main thing that we are also missing alongside with the dodge charges is just the proc chance. And I can't believe how unlucky I'm getting here. Okay. The barrier's down. I don't like that. Let's get a dodge charge here. Oh, come on. Damage taken stagger, though. That's good. Ooh, I almost died. Let's dash again. Let's dash again. Okay. Okay. I think we can do this if I'm just careful enough. That we get to a point where we are insane. I mean, we're already kind of insane, right? Like, this is very far into the arena, but it's by far not what I want to achieve. I want to get way, way, way further than this. Damage taken reduced per life lost. Insane. Where are my dodges, though? The entire strategy relies on dodges, and I'm just not getting them. Can they not just start spawning singular, insanely strong enemies? This would be way easier to deal with than these masses. Though right now it's actually kind of chill, so I'm happy about that. This dude may have one of the blue ones for us, so I want to kill him. Let's go for him. Good. No, but he has a +3 upgrade. That's also insane. Instant attack chance or critical hit damage. I'll go for the critical hit damage, sure. That one is critical hit chance, almost maxed out, perfect. Yep, let's go for that. And I would say now I can chill that I don't have to take critical hit damage anymore. Energy on block sounds kind of funny. Yeah, but we don't need that. Oh, all of these are kind of bad. I mean, I'll just go for the attack speed. Like, how much do we have right now? 317, so 417. And 500% is the maximum. I still can't believe we've never upgraded these. Wait, did we upgrade the other one? 26? Oh god. I mean, okay, let's upgrade you. Let's get some resistance piercing in. Then we take this up to 100% for the stronger enemies. Okay. We are still dealing with them, but this is a little bit concerning. And just a reminder, I would really like to get the dodge charges up. We only have 2 out of 5. Like, you can imagine how far we are into the game, and we only have 2 out of 5. I didn't want to take it on the equipment, because usually I find them relatively fast. Like, at least 2 of them that we get to 4 on the blue crystals. But this time, the game was like, nope, you're not getting anything. I'm sorry, Dex. See how you get through this without it. And I'm like, no, what are you doing? I mean, I think we found one of them early on, right? Energy cost reduction is also good. Yeah, let's take that because the other ones are not worth it. I could also skip, but energy cost reduction is really nice. This is the kind of stuff that we don't want to see, but this is why we have this godly one. Why I was so picky. All of these are insane. Like, no matter what we roll with that, it's crazy. So if we get 3 of those that suck, and we get 1 reroll out of that because we can't pick them up anymore, then I can just roll for this one. And it's very likely that we'll get it. Do you see a blue one? Yes, there's a blue one. Good. Dude, you gotta be kidding. I'll skip that. I don't care. Target amount could help with the bounces, but I don't care. There's a boss. Do I just go for energy on block? Let me just max this out. It's fine. Okay. Well, there was a boss. It's funny how insane we actually are, right? Like, it just misses a little bit for normal enemies. Okay. Well, no, that's good. Wait, yeah, that's good. It hit the one thing that we can still upgrade. Increase proc chance! Let's go! Maybe I should also max out attack speed somewhat. But I don't think I have attack speed on any of these, right? Yes, I made sure to avoid that, which is the right move. Like, you don't want to have that there. But I still need to max it out with the runes. And usually it's more chill, because if you have 5 dodges, it's like, yeah, even if the enemies hit me, I just recharge this with our attack speed that we proc. Oh, this is a chill wave. Can't this wave just stay for the rest of the game, you know? This would be very nice. How much damage do we deal right now? I saw 2 million there. Is there something bigger? 2.3 million? 3 million? It's a little bit hard to see. Spirit Caravan! That is so many things! Yes, 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 yes. Move in fast. There's a boss, okay, like an elite. Nice, a +3. Critical hit damage and damage to healthy. I would say that's perfect. Funny enough, they are both the same. Barrier recharge rate, we don't care, we don't care. I don't care about any of these. This is area. That could actually help our main attack, maybe. I have to dash away. I have to dash away. The bounces. Do you see how crazy that is? Let's go for the critical hit damage, I think. Yeah, this is when it really pops off what it looks like. And I have to turn off the damage numbers very soon, I think. Or we just keep them on for the rest of the game. Like, I could also do that. Okay, power. I'm not convinced if the other one is worth it, honestly. Increase damage again. Or damage taken reduced. No, 7.5% is already so much. I think we'll be... I have 1 life left. When did that happen? Okay. More attack speed or projectile amount, and power ability is good. Power ability is our, like, the crossbow. Here we will just roll. Chance to burn, we don't care, we don't care. I'll go for the bonus projectile amount. Barrier amount, damage reflected, yeah, not really. I mean, okay, you know what, I'll go for a little bit more barrier. Just that I have a little bit more time to see that something goes wrong. Imagine I just had 1 more dodge. This is such a meme. I have never, ever collected this many of them and didn't get a single additional one. We got one early on, okay? I'm happy about that. It could be worse. But this has never happened to me. It's actually mind-blowing how bad this is. Can I just stand here? Is this better? I don't really feel like it, right? Because then the projectiles just hit me. I don't know. Because I also don't get to see the blue ones when they drop. Like, do you see that back there? And these are the ones that we need to get. Yeah, you know what? I'll just skip that. The left one was okay, the middle one was okay, but I just want to have a roll. Make it more likely that we see the dodges. Barrier recharge rate, double shot chance, skip. Okay, both of these are max, that's useless. You're kind of useless. You know what? I will skip that. We can do better. I think the crit damage was actually increased 2 times. It was up by 50%, right? And normally it goes up by 25%. I should have taken that then. But honestly, I'm considering just going for full skips until... Finally! And you will notice, this makes a ginormous difference to my safety. Like, it was already hard to kill us on 2 dodges, but 3 gives us so much more time. She can stun me. She can stun me. Ooh, that was dangerous. But yeah, 3 gives us so much more time. Damage taken reduced per life lost. I don't even know why we can still bump this up. This should be at the maximum already. Oh, never mind. It's only at 67.5%, so we can increase it by a little bit. It also gives us resistance piercing. Sure. Why not? Oh my god, what is going on? The entire stage is just going crazy. Chance to spawn a healing soul. You know what? I'll go for that. Maybe this will help me out. Now you'll notice that whenever our charges go down, they should quickly go up again. The only issue is I don't have that much proc chance, so it will still take a while to trigger. I will just go for the full critical hit damage. Oh my god, that was 75%. Insane. Okay. Dude, if I blink at the wrong moment, I'm just dead. I'm looking for the blue ones that I can pick them up, but this is a little bit... You know what? I'll walk through the center. Shouldn't have walked through this... Well... Honestly, I think walking through the center may just be better for the bounces. A little bit. Let's go for you. Why are there no blue things? Yeah, walking through the center is way too dangerous. There is a golden equipment, so let's go to that. I think this usually goes up by 2.5%, right? So this is a +2 in it. Sure. Oh god, 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 oh god. You need to charge it up ASAP. You need to charge it up ASAP. No! Man, if I just had the 5 dodges, this would have been so easy. And now we are so close to dying. Dodge charges! Okay, okay, just in time. This makes such an insane difference. And we also need proc chance, also important. Yeah, we will go for the attack speed here, I think. This one is also insane, but I will go for the attack speed. Now we have how much? Now we are at 417%. We are getting closer to the 500%, but this is with the effect active, right? Yeah, this is with the effect active, so without it, we are really slow, actually. Come on, I just need one more dodge. We did so well. This was such a fight for survival. We are on wave 43. We can take this endless, actual endless. Please. You notice with the enemies, right? We have more than enough damage. As long as we shoot around, everything is dying. I just need more attack reach as well. Damage to healthy, very good, let's take that. And the reason I also started bumping up the healing from the enemies, that we get these little red orbs, is because we have the damage taken staggered, right? So we need to make sure that we actually heal, because otherwise it's pointless. I mean, I actually do block quite often, I think. So let's just get this up, that we shoot out more of the shields. Movement speed, damage to healthy, projectile amount. I need to get this up. I think this is the one component that is missing. Like, attack speed needs to be maxed out ASAP. We need a dodge chance. We need to get more target amount. We need to get everything that helps us clear the enemies in masses. Damage to healthy, also kind of good. The reason I say kind of good is because usually we have more than enough damage to kill everything. So I don't necessarily need that. But it still is like a nice bonus in comparison to Luna damage, which we can't even use. I mean, I guess the dodges that we do, they cast as Luna. Okay, you need to be focused. I don't think you'll survive for very long, but maybe you do. That was also spicy. I don't like that. I need to get stronger really fast. Increase proc chance! Finally, we are getting to values that will constantly recharge everything. Yeah. So, about that, huh? I think I have to turn off the damage numbers because I can't see anything anymore. Instant attack chance is maxed out. Okay, that's horrible. No, I will roll. Let's get something better. Chance to spawn experience. Finally, man. That is the one that I've been looking for ages and it just never showed up. Okay. Are we actually killing the enemies or not? I think we are. If I just stand still, I'll be fine. Yes. Sometimes. As long as this one triggers. Like, this is why it's so important to get this to 100%. The proc chance. Like, we only need a bonus of 90%, I think. Is there a blue one? I think there's a blue one right above me. No, that's an upgrade. Is it a critical hit damage? Sure. Look at them over there. I have nothing left. I need to dash immediately. Okay, projectile amount, bonus health. I'll actually go for the bonus health there. Okay, I think we made it out. Good, 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 good. But the spiders are a problem. Do I just have to keep walking? Because I think they shoot. No, they don't shoot. It's just spicy. That's what it is. Okay, yeah, you know, I'll skip that. That's fine. I could have also rolled once, but I rather want to keep the skips there. Oh my god, my entire barrier is gone. Do I have another dash? Yes, I have another dash. Good. Okay, we got all of our movement. Dodges back. That's not movement. The upper one is movement. The lower one is dodges. There is golden equipment. I need a good bonus on you, please. These are decent. Good damage. Okay. Why is this so insanely tight? Okay. I need to get there. Good. Block gens? No, this is just not good enough. Projectile pierce? You know what? Let's go for that. This should help our hammer, right? Like a lot. When we don't have the arrowhead triggered, to just hit a lot more enemies, which also generates more energy. Right. I didn't even consider that pierces could be good. I mean, I don't think we've ever seen them actually there, so there's that. And the main one we want to have for attack speed bonus is based on lives lost. That is by far the best. Wait, why didn't you go up? It didn't go up at all, it didn't change. Why? Huh? Maybe it's because currently the arrowhead is active, and because they get calculated with each other, it can't go higher up. But that also doesn't make a lot of sense. I don't know. Wait, was this something else that I just took? Like movement speed? Did I miss something? I don't want to jinx it. Okay. But currently, at least, it's going really well. And I'm so glad that I picked out the highest level equipment for most of these, because we still haven't gotten a single upgrade. I don't know how rare they are, what's going on there. Ooh, our barrier's disappearing. Okay. We got this. We got this. Perfect. Oh my god, that was amazing. Energy cost reduction. Sure. Then we will go for so much critical hit damage. Holy moly. Maybe that's also overkill at this point and I should increase the base a little bit more. Oh, wait, it's not over. There are more of them. Yeah, right, there are also always the archers in there. So, let's... You know, we don't have a rush. We can chill. They will die over time. And there we go. That was the last one. Perfect. I will just go for the resistance piercing here. It's also a little bit more healing, which is nice since we build up the staggered. Okay, so here, let's roll. Oh, no. Energy on block. I could go for that. This one already says it's maximum, so I will just go for the chance to freeze with Luna damage. Which also means, like, we shoot out our Luna damage when we get hit, right? So it should freeze the enemies that hit me in that moment. Double shot chance experience, berry recharge rate. You know what? That doesn't sound all too bad. Projectile amount again. Beautiful. Okay, how strong are these enemies? Annoyingly strong. In case you're wondering, by the way, why I didn't went for the Thief, because then we can have his dash, which is like 100 million times better than this. I wanted to have the Cultist set, because this usually gives you projectile amount, which we also got there, you know? These are really, really good if you go for the hammers, because otherwise it can be very hard to get bonus projectile amount. I don't even know which other set has it. And in general, it has very nice bonuses in there, except for the Luna damage. Okay, that one is the one that is really annoying. Is that a skip? It's a skip. There are sometimes just so many damage numbers that I can't even see what's going on. Like, whether I'm surviving or dying. Like, can you identify anything here? I can't. Increase proc chance. I will dash out. I will dash out. Oh, that was bad. Oh, that was really bad. Nice. So now we have a 50% increased proc chance. Does this actually mean that you are at... Here, that you're at 60%? Or does this mean you're just double to 20%? Good question. Let's go for, I guess, projectile amount again. Spirit Caravan. Okay, here's a problem. They may now be so tanky that I just can't kill them. Even if I would focus on them, I will give it a shot, of course. Actually, a lot of shots, but yeah, I think this will be complicated. We are still holding up, that is the good thing. Okay, there's the caravan. How are we doing? Actually... Are we even at risk of dying? I may be stressing for no reason, we are just like super fine. Yeah, even this super tanky caravan is going down. Okay. Like, I'm just not losing any dodges. I still want the fifth one. Okay. Damage increase per life lost. Huge, 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 insane. Then movement speed per life. I don't actually care about that, right? Or do I? Yeah, I will take one of them. Like, just one of them is probably fine enough. Is there anything else that they dropped? Like equipment upgrades? No. Projectile pierce? I will go for the pierce. Oh, there's the next boss. Is High Priestess any good? I don't think so, right? Let's see. I think something is chasing me. I didn't even notice that. Look at the text there. She's like immune to damage, and you just saw this gajillion amount of text there appearing. Okay. Critical hit damage, I don't care. Critical hit damage taken staggered, perfect. This is the maximum, by the way. 75%. So now we are also maxed out on that, which is kind of mental. Yeah, damage taken staggered is max. So here we can see it. That means I will just... We do freeze. And ability damage, I don't know what that means, but I assume this means every single ability of ours. Okay, can you... I mean, technically speaking, I don't even need to kill her. I could also just infinitely continue this if she wouldn't die, right? And then we get a ridiculous amount of experience from the enemies, but we level up so slowly that it's not really worth it. And her little gremlin has died, very good. Where's she? Down there. Energy cost reduction, reduced bleed rate, both very good. Because the lower the bleed rate, the less we need healing. But to be honest, we have so much healing, it's not really doing anything, you know? Like, do you understand just how many hammers I'm shooting out here? It's like, look at what's sometimes going on with the Shield of Vengeance. Like, when it pops off, it pops really off. Okay. And there we go, beautiful. Now imagine this entire run, by the way, without the stun on this one. Even if it just interrupts someone doing a hit in that moment and delays it a little bit, that makes a huge difference. Damage increase per life lost, again, beautiful, because we lost 9 lives. I'm not scared, you're scared. This is totally fine. My game is not laggy at all. I'm not at 20 FPS, 15 FPS, 10 FPS. So here's the thing. Usually it works actually better to not walk around. Do the enemies have ranged guys? And the reason it works better is relatively simple. The enemies around you, they get stunned from the beams and stuff like this. So if you keep walking, you just walk into... I saw my dodges go down and then this level up appeared. I thought I died. I actually thought I died. Okay, I'll go out of there. No, I'm not messing around. Let's just keep walking. The walking could be worse, but it has worked so far, so I will assume that I will keep working. My dodge! Yes! Oh my god, this kid, you don't understand. Like, did you realize when we went from 2 to 3 dodges, how much more survivability we had? How little I had to dodge? And when we went from 3 to 4, how the same thing happened again, and now it happens again. Interestingly enough, it doesn't have a limit on that. So I would say we'll put the limit on it, that we always max this out. Like, we don't even care about the 250% we get from here. We always want 500%. Because the main benefit we get out of this is the bonus damage. Now, it could definitely happen that there's a very, very, very annoying and cheesy wave that shoots at me like crazy, and they get all of my dodges down and I die. I doubt it because of our high proc chance and insane amount of dodges, but it could happen. However, since we are so late into the game, I don't want to walk around anymore. I will stay in the center, and whatever happens, happens. Did we actually get to a point where we can deal with the enemies? Like, do you notice that there's barely anything around me? Mostly my own projectiles that light up, and that's it. I mean, there will probably be a lot harder enemies that spawn, and they will be harder to deal with, but right now, it's honestly really chill. Someone dropped something somewhere. Where is it? There's a boss. Okay, careful, Dex, careful, Dex. Don't mess this up. Where's the boss? Okay, he dashed in, he dashed in, he dashed in. Some of these bosses can stun you, so I have to be very cautious what I do. Okay. I'm always looking at my dodges. In case you're wondering, Dex, why do you walk into this projectile? You're stupid. That's the reason, because I take a look at my dodges only. That's the only thing, because then I dash if they empty. Okay, perfect. Wow, that was actually simple. That was easier than ever before. Huh? Are we actually outgrowing the enemy? No way, right? Yeah, let's go for you. Even more attack speed per life. No, I need to go for the instant proc chance. Not the instant increase proc chance. I mean, it's kind of an instant proc chance if you think about it, right? Yeah, but this one is good. Chance to stun with primal damage. We don't have primal damage, right? Another caravan. Now this one I'm not so sure about if we can actually take that down. They get insanely tanky very fast, and I don't think we had that much growth, but I guess this is also a good test just to see if we deal a lot of damage or not. Oh, how is it even possible to lose all of the dodge charges at this point? I honestly don't understand that we have such a high proc chance. What? I must have been stunned, I guess. Okay, I need to focus on the caravan, otherwise they'll not die. Are they dying? It's like, honestly, I don't know what's happening anymore. Like, at this point, I just don't see anything. I don't even know if I clicked on the caravan dude or not. It seems to be dying. Sure. Attack reach, very good. Hit the enemies from further away that they don't even get that close. Are you attacking that guy? Yeah, he got away. I can't believe it. Yeah, but I'm not gonna risk that. It's fine. Let's go for projectile amount and let's collect all of the rewards that we got, which is actually quite a lot. More experience, okay. A little bit wasted as well, but I think that's fine. More critical hit damage, huge. Barrier amount, barrier recharge rate. I don't really care about that, but I'll just go for it. It's fine. So, the issue is I hear the enemies drop stuff from time to time. Okay. Yeah. The lag. No way. How am I supposed to deal with this in the future? Is there anything important in there? Not a single thing? No equipment? No blue one? Where's the boss? Oh, the boss is chasing me and I don't think he takes any damage right now. Even more damage to healthy. Okay, good. Okay, as long as the boss is in the front and it's not the other enemies, he actually takes a huge amount of damage. Like, the current damage that you see that doesn't look all too impressive is him just taking the after fart. Like, after he hits all of the enemies. But if I go right next to him and focus on him, he loses so much in a second. Now, the thing is, we don't really have a rush here, right? So I will just keep dancing around. No need to stress it and then accidentally lose. And he's on his last life. I would say now I'll go closer to him to finish it a little bit faster. There we go. Chance to spawn healing. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Let's roll. Increase proc chance. Oh my god, that is MVP. I mean, the experience soul would also be nice, but yeah, we have to get this to 100%. Yeah, with these ranged enemies surrounding us, and this is the same wave where we died on as a thief, we can't really stand still. Like, there are too many slow projectiles hitting us at the same time, because they are all at the same distance towards us. It's a little bit too much. Oh, never mind, they didn't disappear. You know what? Ooh, okay, yeah, no, that's way too dangerous. Hey, there's a mage. Where are you coming from? Hello there. Yes, he has a rune for me. Energy cost reduction. Look at this beauty. This is without the damage numbers. Do you now understand just how much we are actually triggering? Like, just think about how many times the Shield of Vengeance is getting procced for this to happen. That is crazy. So I love the damage numbers. Isn't it better though? Right? Holy, that was dangerous. Let me know what you think, if I should, like, rather keep the damage numbers on or off for a crazy video like this. I don't mean like in normal runs, because there I think it's nice to see the damage growth that we have over time. But here, it feels like it's so distracting and you can't see what's actually going on. Like, just think back before I did this. I don't think you were able to see just how crazy the run was. And now it's like, what happened? This is like completely different. Did you start a new run? Do I just go for solo track range? Let's go for one of these. Then I don't have to walk around to get the experience as well. And block chance to stun with primal damage. I kind of want to bump this up. Sure. Oh, there's a boss, there's a boss, there's a boss, there's a boss, there's a... Do you see what happens to a boss that actually follows me? Like, the comparison to the last boss who was behind the enemies, and now you look at this and it's like, oh, okay, that's a slight difference. Not just like a mini one. That's a very big difference. Oh my god, we completely demolished him. Yeah, goodbye. What do we get? Movement rate recharge. I don't care. I don't care about any of these. Wait, how much attack speed do we have? 300. Okay, wait, does this even go up? It does go up, so I don't know why this one doesn't work. I love this equipment piece so much. It has just everything that I want to have. Well, okay, if it would have target amount, it would be better. I guess. Yeah. Oh, there's an elite. Oh no. Do elites and bosses count as the same thing? Because if elites and bosses are not the same thing, then we don't care about the bonus damage to elites. Right? And it's like a little bit like some games, they only consider everything as elites, while others, they distinguish between the two. And because I've already walked into the trap in the past before where I thought, oh yeah, I'm bumping up the damage against the boss, but nope, it was just against elites, which is something different there. I'm a little bit cautious. Yeah, we will go for the projectile split. Oh my god, we will get so many projectiles here. But we just passed by and he lost all of his lives. Yeah, there we go. I guess we figured out what the maximum is. So I guess I will just bump up Luna damage because at this point it doesn't matter anymore. The good thing is, once we have our equipments maxed out, if there's really no bonus anymore, we can just skip all of them, but I still assume that one of them will have the infinite scaling with plus all damage, plus crit damage, increased proc chance up to 80%. Why is it always with the energy cost reduction? Like, why is it both of them? But the proc chance is way more important. Now, in theory, at 100%, this should mean that we always recharge our shield with every single attack, and the only thing that can go wrong is that we get interrupted. The last time when I played the Thief and went for the dodges only, like, that was the focus there, right? The problem or the flaw of the entire run is one thing I didn't consider, which is you still have to kill the boss. Like, my theory was, if you're just, like, if you can't die and the enemies can't die, at least they keep spawning, at least everything progresses so you can get a ridiculous wave. No. When the boss spawns, the wave counter stops, and you're just stuck there, and this will take years, and every single time it takes longer. So this time I wanted to go for a build that kind of mixes that in, right? We still have dodges, we still recharge them, and I think this is also mandatory to make endless runs, but we have so much more damage in comparison that the enemies can't really deal with that. Okay. Are all of these useless? Yeah, okay. Skip, sure. Now there's the caravan. Can we take on them this time? Because this would mean we actually went up in damage. Kind of. I mean, I don't think we'll get the second one. Which also means we didn't get... Well, never mind. It's not even close. Like, I didn't even bump into them, which is the best way to deal with them. Damage to burning, sure. As in, because then they are next to you and you deal, like, the full damage. Damage to injured, we could go for that, but let's roll instead. Energy on block, these are all bad. We do freeze, but let's not take that. Maybe in the future, a little bit. Energy cost reduction. Let's go. That's what I want to see. We need to get that to 50%, so I need a lot of that. Isn't it mental to think about that right now our energy cost reduction is only 17%? And this can go up to 50%? Like, just imagine how much more we'll shoot around once we get that. And I would say for a moment we will turn on the damage numbers. You can at least on YouTube pause them and see what we are dealing. I think I saw 123, 160 million there. But it's always a range. I think I saw 250 million if I saw that right. Can we... Oh, we can pause it actually. Wow. Okay, what are the biggest damage numbers? Those are not the biggest ones. That's a lie. 266 million. There it is. Because it's an elite, right? And we have the bonus damage against them. But I didn't see it wrong. Holy... Okay, I have to turn them off again. Like, it makes the game so laggy, I just can't play it. There's the next boss fight. Who is it? Hug and Ugh. Okay. I mean, what are they supposed to do against me, right? The funny thing is, with the bounces, it's actually quite helpful. Look at this. Dude, all the damage, it just keeps going up. I don't know. I thought the enemies would really outgrow me, but they don't. They just don't do it. Oh yeah, upgrading in the middle of a fight. That sounds reasonable. Let's do it. And we have another one. Sadly, only garbage in there. We don't need passive ability damage. Yeah, let's roll. Energy cost reduction. Huge. And that was it. Well, that was, you know, increased proc chance. Seriously, like, what is it? Like, when I get this, I always have two that I really want. Actually, this one is also really good. This one is insanely good, actually. Oh no. That's so much bonus damage, but I have to go for this one. Oh my god, they're getting demolished. This is not even fun anymore. Like, they take such a short route right now over the map, and they don't even get halfway through that. You know, I'll just focus on the camel. The other dude will just, like, die as a casualty. It's like, sorry, didn't mean to, but actually, yeah, well, I meant to. Energy cost reduction. Okay. And the camel is dead. So, like, does it just mean that our damage goes up insanely fast? I think it does, right? Energy cost reduction yet again. We are halfway there. I love this equipment. Have I said that before? I think I said that already a couple of times. Just a few times. Do we go for more chance to burn? No, I think I'll skip here. But yeah, if you look at the level of the equipment, I think it shows who's my favorite. Still haven't gotten a rarity upgrade. I think I've complained about this a couple of times. You just never saw the videos because they failed. They didn't achieve what I wanted to achieve. And it's like, I never get the rarity upgrade. What is going on with that? Ooh, the Death Fang. That is a spider. Do you have a webbing ability or so? She's definitely charging at me. And I've lost a bunch of my barrier, but because that was just when I lost all of my dodges, yeah. Okay. I mean, it looks spooky, but honestly, that thing is doing nothing. It's like bumping me a little bit and that's it. Like, sure. Chance to stun with primal damage? Yes, please. Is that... It's just enhancement. It's not rarity upgrade. And these are all... Well... Yeah, I'll take that one. Increased proc chance is now at 100%. I wonder if it keeps going up. It wouldn't make any sense, right? But it could be that it just now doubled the chance to 20%. And this one is also at 20%. And that would make this really bad, because then I have to keep going for it. I will start upgrading target amount now, just in case this influences how many bounces we make. Not that we necessarily need it, but it's also not that bad. Yeah, I'll go for you. Power ability is our main attack, so that's fine. Do they drop so many of these blue gems? I just noticed. Oh my god. Okay, attack reach is very good. Yes, let's go for that. I mean, I don't know if it still does something, but I'll keep going for it. I kind of hope we would see a lot more of the rarity upgrades, and then I would wait until we get another of the quick strikes here, just to proc this even more and be even more insane. But with how rare it is, I think the next time it shows up, I just have to take it. What do I say the next time? The first time it shows up. Ooh, there's a boss somewhere. Jacob. I think he's fine. The only real concern that we have is when they have spells that go through our dodges and just directly hit me. But we do have a decent barrier by now. But maybe I should also bump up the barrier just as a security thing if something goes wrong. Okay. But at this point I would expect the enemies just one-shot me, so I'm not sure how much a barrier would actually help. Oh my god, we are decimating him if I'm next to him. That wasn't even close. You know, one thing that I had on my to-do list, aside from upgrading all of the runes that I care about, is I needed to get more of the red stuff. Now, the funny thing is, this is probably enough for 2 level ups, and that's it, because you need to pay a huge amount for that, but depending on how long we continue, may just be enough to upgrade the things that I want. Okay. I'll be honest, I will maybe take it to 200%, but I think it's already, like, it's just maxed out. Like, there's no reason to continue. And just to make sure that everyone understands this, because, you know, sometimes there's still comments, even though I explained the few, it could either be additive or multiplicative. Plus 130% means we are already above 100%, right? We don't need more. But if the chance that these have, the base chance, is multiplied by this, so if you have 140%, it's times 1.4. Well, no, it's times 2.4, right? Because the base is 100 and we have 140% bonus, then it would be at 24% right now. And I would rather have this at a guaranteed 100%. No, I will roll. Yes, that is why we roll. 383 million. Is this a new high score? 421 million, okay. 489 million. The only thing that we need now is an elite and a boss. Yeah, because on those we have the bonus damage. Oh wow, that just took a very long time to recharge. What? Wait, why did you make a sound? Is there a boss? Oh yeah, there is. Okay, he's not healthy right now. Let's take him down. He's not healthy. Oh! We deal too much damage, man. Okay. Is that 816 million? I'm pretty sure that was 816 million. Oh my god, he just... Like, the moment he's healthy, he's just instantly not healthy. Like, go for doctor. Man, are you in the US or what is going on? Why can't you do that? Come on, no. I will claim the 800... It looked a little bit fishy, you know, if that's actually 816 million or not. But I think that is our current record. That means very soon we will hit the billions. Okay, the next bosses are here, so I want to try to check for damage numbers again. 105 million. No. We don't accept that. 867 million. Okay, that confirms the old number. But I have a feeling if we just wait for the right range, we can even tickle out more damage than that. Okay, maybe not. Way harder than I thought it would be. Okay. Huh? 1.7 billion! Okay. Okay. Yeah, I respect that. That's, Oh, okay. But that explains why they suddenly get one shot. Oh, skip that. So, I don't exactly know how I want to continue here. I think maybe we'll play until wave 100, and then I will just let the game run, which is a little bit annoying because we have the level ups, right? They constantly interrupt then, like I have to go back and do something. I could technically use a macro, but that also includes that we move down, because you have to move down and press E to get the things that you want. There's another caravan appearing, and I think before we do a time skip, let's just check out how much... Oh my god, they didn't even show up and almost died. Yeah, so I didn't even target anyone. These are just random hits that happen on them. Huh? Okay. Understandable. Yeah, solar damage, there it is. That's 12.5%. And this one over here would be 25%. But this one here would multiply this, but this one here gets added with all the other damage type multipliers, of which I do have quite a lot, but not that many. And just in case you're wondering what is Dex talking about, here's an example shown. So we have increased all damage as just like a global buff, that is the one that we also have on our armor. Then you have increased primal damage, so the assumption is that all of the other ones that also increase sun damage and whatever, you know, anything is also in here, like bonus damage from frozen and from stunned, and they all get multiplied with the power. And the power is this one over here that we keep bumping up. Then this also gets multiplied with the RNG range, so this is just on the weapon. We have the 375% to 625%, but if you just dumb it down, the only thing that means is everything gets multiplied with power, but crit damage should be outside of all the additions, not the power one, well, I guess also the power one technically speaking, and the one with bonus damage to healthy and to injured should also be isolated outside of that. And we are about to make it to wave 100 as we hit the 75-minute mark. I can't believe, like, how long am I recording for? Let me quickly check. I'm recording for 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours. Hey, if you're still watching, if you're enjoying this, maybe consider giving the video a like. Wait, what? I thought we will fight a boss here. Really? But yeah, now let's just see how long I keep going. Oh hey, it's been a hot second. Yes, we made it to wave 250. I just stopped collecting all of the things at one point, but my game is now getting laggy and I kind of intend to let it run for a while, where I just always skip the options. As long as I press tab, it just like skips forward, but I need to clean up the floor. Oh my god, it's so laggy, I couldn't even move. Now, I could just like skip all of these, but I think what I'll do is I will just always select the first one. Whatever is in there, you know. But given how many things I'm about to get, I think we'll be fine. Oh god, okay, this will be a little bit more annoying than I thought. But yeah, okay. Time for the cleanup work. Ah, that's a lot better. Finally, the lag is dealt with, and yes, the enemies are building up already again, like all of the items. I would say we'll also take a look at a boss fight with the damage numbers, just so we know roughly the ballpark where we are in. And I hope the boss doesn't get one-shot before we even see him. I doubt it, because they have a huge amount of HP. But I need to hit him at a healthy point, that we can see the actual damage that we are dealing. Oh my god, the boss just spawned. Man, I actually missed a few because they died too fast. Okay. Okay. You're damage immune? Good. What does that mean? Oh my god, 3 billion. Okay, when can I damage you? I assume there's someone else on the map, but I really have to pause often. You? Yeah, cool. Cool. Like, how am I supposed to see a damage number there? Because this was now when he was already damaged. Wait, no, there was 121 billion, right? Like, the moment I put away my escape menu, I noticed that it's like such a long... we have editing, right? So we can take a look at it. But, I mean, there are probably higher numbers in there because we have a range that is roughly double, right? So this one here is 375% to 625%. So at most, it's double. At worst, it's half, pretty much, of what we just saw. I would say that's very respectable, and let's continue. Oh yeah, and one thing I noticed is the tier 15 didn't go up anymore. I don't know since when. I actually never noticed it until now. So that explains why the enemies are not getting stronger while I am continuously growing stronger and just like one-shot them pretty much, even with like the weaker attacks. Good morning, and there we are back on wave 1024. I woke up once at night and decided to just quickly clean up because I noticed it was super laggy. There was around like 660 or something like this. So there's not as much around as you would expect after such a long time. But yeah, I think I've upgraded most of my runes by now. And I will quickly do a cleanup and just see what is left. Okay, it almost looks like most of the enemies still died on the very outside of the arena, even though I was at the super bottom, you know, like insanely far away from them, and that's actually quite interesting. Yeah, look at this. All of the runes are on the outside, they're not on the inside. Except for this middle path here. Huh? Okay, I don't know, I didn't expect that. Oh my god, okay, that took a long time, and look at that power level, but yeah, even after all of this, my runes are still not maxed out. Do you see the area that we have now on the explosions? That's quite insane. So I would say we'll just leave, we'll take a look at the, like, everything that we have gotten in this run. So, Abandon Ritual, there we go. 1035. Oh my god, look at all of the rune levels. Do you understand just how many levels I got just in this run? Like, how many levels I was missing before that? Nice. Yeah, now let's take a look at how many runes I'm still missing. Like, it's kind of mental if you think about just how much time I spent into that. And yeah, there are still quite a lot of runes not maxed out, at least for the length of that run. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, then don't forget to subscribe and give the video a like. See you the next time.